Welcome. Today we make a walk in the fortified city of Heusden. And Heusden is a small city in the south of the Netherlands in the province of North Brabant.
It's one of 11 fortified cities in this region, and they are all connected by a river
Called the Maas.
that was used in 1690 something to protect this area after the 80-year war. And the cities are known for their unique shape and how they are fortified.
And it was very effective. It's when you look to this fortress from above, it seems like a star-shaped city.
And we'll take you on a walk today. It's March, it's a windy day. It's about 12 degrees approximately. And in March of this year we have elections. So the first thing we'll see actually are the boards that show all the parties that are running.
Yep, and we have actually two elections. One is for the province, and that's the most left board, and on the right board for the what we call the waterschappen. It's for the water management system in the Netherlands. And as you can see, we have a lot of parties to choose from.
So these aren't people, these are people that represent parties, and a party can have 1 to 40 people.
Yeah,
that are elected, that you are able to elect for the parliament.
But we're not here for the elections.
Nope.
We are going to visit the city.
And which way are we going? Are we going in the city or are we going on the wall?
Maybe it's good to start up to the wall and walk up.
Okay.
And go into the city later on. And as you can see, these are all old buildings. The first time Heusden was mentioned was in the 8th century. So it's a really old place. People are living here for a long time. And it was completely restored in the period of the 60s till 80s of the last century. And now we walk up the city wall.
And let me take you around. Over here is the city. And the city is protected by dikes, and you can walk the dike. And that is what we're going to do right now. And you can walk the star that Joost mentioned.
And the reason it is star-shaped, we can see, I guess, over here by the cannons. That's because if you make a star-shaped point, you can direct the cannons to both sides. So it's really hard to attack this city because there are cannons everywhere.
Of course, these don't work anymore.
Nope.
But it's to show you how the city was built and how it used to be protected.
So in those times they could shut down this city completely from shut the outer world out and make sure they were able to defend themselves.
Close it out, just make sure the river protected the city. These are the different cannons that were used to protect the city. So you have the smaller ones and the very big ones that could do some serious damage. And you can walk this entire dike. It's a very nice walk, but we'll also want to show you the city. that people have inhabited for, well, if it's in the 8th century,
The 8th century.
then over 1600 years, if my math is correct.
Yep, almost. And there are still people living here. It's still an operating city.
A very much operating city. People love to live here. It's very popular.
And that makes it quite expensive.
Yes, but when you see it, you get that people really love this place.
If you come by and visit, and you are come in with your car, you can park it outside of the fortress. There's a large parking area, and then you can walk up to the city.
It's about a 10-minute walk.
Yeah.
So the cars here are just for the inhabitants and not for people visiting. Ooh, there's one for sale. You can check the price.
I will. Let's see if I can find the price of this building. Can we find which street? Nope. Let's see over here.
It's the
Heusden
Heusden
The
Straat. Oh. There's a car coming. Let's get out of the way.
The building we just saw is 430,000 euros. And it isn't a real old building.
It's just a small family house, and well, that's really above average for the rest of the Netherlands.
128 square meters living space.
You can almost expect the horse and carriage
Mm-hmm.
to come riding by because of the old cobblestone road. And there we've got the church of this village.
One of the churches.
Are there several?
Yep, there is. There's a Presbyterian one,
Presbyterian.
near the entrance of the fortress.
So this is a Catholic church.
I guess so. There's a cross, but I'm not sure. We'll see. And there's another house for sale.
You can see by the blue signs that people put on their windows when they are selling the house. And we'll take this street. This city is also known for its canals. We just made a video about Amsterdam. You can find it on the channel as well. And we told you not every city in the Netherlands has canals. Some have, like Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And this city also has canals.
Not for boats. As you can see.
Let's walk across. No, this is not for boats. This is just to manage the water in the country.
And that's necessary because the Netherlands, for a large part, are below sea level. So we're quite good in managing water.
Making sure nothing floods most of the time, not always. We have floods, of course, but we're quite good comparing to the place that we live in to keep the water out of this country. Considering where we live. There's a car coming. There's an electric car coming actually. The Netherlands are quite green, but we really need to get much greener. So the electric car is really popular right now. Now.
But also quite expensive.
Still, yes.
So, there's another church. Third one. In the early years, the Netherlands were quite religious.
Oh, we still have the religious holidays, but not that religious anymore.
No.
But we keep the fun stuff, like carnival.
And people believe in their own ways. We're not visiting churches that much anymore, and that's why many churches have new functions in the Netherlands. Some are musea or are places to live, converted into apartments or
living area.
to even gyms. And
this is the most well-known church. It's the Sint Catharina Kerk. Oh, this is definitely Catholic. Looking by the shape. No?
Look over here. This is the church I told you about.
Reformed. Yeah. With a graveyard. And of course the church street. Oh, you're right. Katharijnenkerk. And these are the really old roads.
And now we're walking up to the governor's house.
So if you're a day in the Netherlands, you probably won't see these little places, but if you're longer, this is a really cool place to visit.
And if you consider that a popular place like the Efteling is only a 20-minute drive away, it's worth visiting. For example, if you stay at the Efteling for more than a day.
Yeah, you should really come and visit this place.
Yeah. And you want to do something about it outside of a theme park.
Yeah, of course. We will post a Google Maps link to the place we are and the route we walked in the description of this video. And you can see this very cool place with the small streets. And the historic city center. We will visit the marketplace as well today.
The fish market.
The fish market.
And the harbor.
It's a Sunday now, so shops will probably be closed. But on weekdays and on Saturday, when the shops are open, there are really cute shops here with antiques and candy, and you can really enjoy yourself here. Well, this is the governor's house.
I guess so. Let's check. This is the city hall.
Oh, the city hall.
And here you also find the visitor center. So if you need any tourist information, you can get it here.
Over here. Even open on a Sunday. We'll go up there. We heard a misconception about the Netherlands that we only bike, we have no cars. Well, obviously that's not true. There are a lot of bikes in the Netherlands, but there are a lot of cars in the Netherlands as well.
And if you walk here, you can see the historic of this place, the history.
Very well maintained. Oh, and on Sunday, most shops are open these days. Oh,
Some are.
We visited here a couple of years ago.
And then everything was closed on a Sunday.
But now most things seems open, so that is an improvement. Oh, look at that.
And here we are. Here we can find the fish market. In the old days there was a fish market here. You can buy, you could buy fresh fish.
Caught by the fishermen and brought here fresh. And what I always love is when they, in the walls, they told us what the shops used to be. So there, cigarettes were sold, there children's shoes.
And up there was a butcher.
Yeah.
And nowadays there are restaurants and cafes out here. On the left, you can get yourself some pancakes with fruit or meat or something.
It's a pancake. A Dutch pancake is basically dough which is baked very thin.
Yep.
And you can put everything on it. They put everything on it. From the more common things like Nutella and fruit to bacon and shawarma and meat of any kind. Look over there. Oh, over there's the governor's house, according to the sign.
Let's go here. And just around the corner there's the windmill. This is the old harbour of Heusden.
The windmills are of course what the Netherlands is known for, and they can have several functions. So they are really little factories from the old days. Some were used to make paint, others were used to make meals and flowers.
And others were used to dry the land, to pump water
from one side to the other.
From one side to the other.
And we're not sure what this one is used for, but according to the location, water is most probable, I guess. maybe they've got a sign outside. When you visit the Netherlands, the Zaanse Schans, with all the windmills, you can visit several still in function.
Most people visit Zaanse Schans or Kinderdijk. There you will find a lot of windmills. Let's see if we can find out.
I'll take you around first, because this is a beautiful view. You also can get on the boat here.
Yep.
To
There's the sign, so I will check.
and these boats are for parties. Something to celebrate.
I checked, but it's nothing there on the sign about the
Use
of this. But this mill dates back to the 18th century. And the water we see here, the water, is the river the Meuse. And it's one of the main rivers in the country. We have the Meuse and the Rhine.
And it's the separation between the south and the north of the Netherlands.
And that's...
Well, I guess we will leave you here. Or do you want to walk across the bridge?
I would say let's walk across this bridge a little bit more up the city wall and say goodbye over there. Just to have a good, give a good impression of the beautiful fortress city of Heusden.
And we would love to know, would you like to visit here? What do you think of this place? Have you ever visited? And if so, what was your impression?
And let us know which places you want to see on future videos. Here they could open the bridge by hand.
To let in ships. We climb up here. For the view, look at that. Beautiful Dutch land. And a beautiful Dutch village.
So maybe this is a good place to say goodbye. And we'll see you in our next walk in another place.
Bye bye.